All right, guys. Well, we just had an epic July here in the gorge, and I'm so excited right now because the Link and the Logic are finally here from Cabrinha. Link's gonna be their replacement of the autopilot. It's an awesome upgrade board. Had some time on it in Colombia this winter. Absolutely loved it. And then the Logic is gonna be the new kite foil, tow foil, wake foil, any sort of like dock starting sort of replacement here board. Got Brendan Healy here. He's gonna give you guys a rundown on these new boards. Super stoked about them. Yeah, and I'll let Brendan jump in here.
Killer. Yeah, thanks, Sam. Yeah, we're fired up about these things. These are part of our 02 fall collection launch. So official launch date is August 3rd. Have a new range of basically mid-aspect foil wings in this collection as well, and a very fancy new high-performance special materials wing as well. So give the whole collection a check through. Happen to have the boards here today, and yeah, just like Sam, what you're saying. So start out. This is the Logic here. So this is basically our dedicated kite foil board, tow board, and basically wake board used behind the boat with obviously foil board. So really two sizes for the Logic. This is the 4.3 and pretty minimal volume, 22 liters of volume for this thing. And we also offer a mini ripper, a 3.7 that's 18 liters as well. So they're all loaded up with foot strap inserts as well. Both these boards, they come standard with the Kite traction pads installed. So that's a pretty cool little perk. But really cool, just a couple little features about the Logic here is, these foot strap inserts I think are pretty unique. I haven't really seen them really anywhere in the industry quite yet. But basically what we did is we have curved inserts, 3 rows of curved inserts here. So you can kind of set up a center mounted strap at a bit of an angle. You can kind of see how the strap's kind of set up at an angle here on the Link. You can do that on the Logic as well. Or you can run it basically with, those standard Y foot straps on the sides, on the front. So plenty of foot strap options with it. Just a really nice, simple, minimalistic, lightweight kite, tow, wake foil board. Super stoked about this. It's been a little bit of a gap in our lineup, to be quite honest, for a little bit of time. So we're super stoked to finally get this thing out there and get you guys fired up on it. Next board up is the
pass you on the Link.
Thank you, sir. This is the Link. This is the 4.3, so this thing's 37 liters. This thing rips. This has honestly been my favorite go-to, just kind of high wind board. It's a dedicated sinker wing board. That's the whole, the Link line is a sinker wing, and then kind of it doubles as a surf foil board in the smaller waves for sure. I've ridden this board, the 4.3, in probably waist to chest high waves, and it's awesome. It's a lot of volume in a really compact shape. So for surf foiling smaller waves, you barely even have to paddle. The thing just goes. In bigger waves, I'd go for something a bit smaller. It's just a little chunky. It's got a little bit too much volume for its size for large size waves, but for the small waves, it's epic. And same thing, the Kite traction, the curved inserts, which are totally rad. I'm really honestly super stoked about them. And then a pretty aggressive bottom shape with the cutout in the right where the foil mounts to the tracks there. Just honestly, we have a handle in all 3 sizes. Can't say enough good things about them. Super high volume again for their shape and size, and I think we're stoked about them. Give them a shot.
Yeah,
couldn't be happier.
Yeah, they're sweet. One of the most important things when someone comes in the shop and they're looking for a board is there's so many different options out there. So I like to start with dimensions for that particular person. Let's start with dimensions and we can narrow it down from there. These guys clearly have put in a ton of time into figuring out the right dimensions for the majority of riders out there. So the 3 different options, the 4.3 37, the 4.5 44, and the 4.7 51 really fit. There's a board for everyone in there, and it's really most likely going to be the right dimension board for you. It's a great combination between width, thickness, and length and volume. they're not, you know, nothing is too wide, too long, too thick, right? It's amazing how like spot on they got with the dimensions. Like this 51 liter for me, right? This would be the only board I would need to own. I could rip it in the high winds, could get up in pretty much, you know, any sort of low wind that we get here in the gorge, and get going. It'd be like a knee sink kind of crossover for me. And then, you know, that would be a true sinker. And then for different weights, it would be a different particular board for other people. So it really is going to offer something for everyone, for sure. I'm stoked about the links. I'm stoked about the Logic. Like Brendan said, it's been really the only gap in their lineup. Like these guys have the full package now. If you want to just set it up with full Cabrinha, I don't think there's, you know, any sort of missing piece. You can be ripping, and no part of that gear is going to hold you back, for sure. Yeah. Thanks for coming, man.
Yeah, thanks for
Link,
having us.
Logic. This is the O2 fall launch. They've got some other really sick things that we'll be showing you soon. Brendan mentioned the X series and the new special Apex wings over here. So stay tuned for those, because those are coming.
Roll over to Big Winds. Check them out. Check them out at the Cabrinha website. Everything will be there.
For sure. Cool, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Cheers.